Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, I have a super exciting one because we are going to be doing a dupes video. I got this from W7 and this is the SCULPT Power Face Palette. And it looks awfully similar to one of the Benefit face palettes. So I thought we could do a little comparison video today. I'm going to do some swatches, see how similar the colours are. And of course, I'm going to put these on my face as well. So if you do truly want to see if the W7 face palette is a dupe of the Benefit one, then please keep watching. Okay, so let me just firstly show you what the Benefit palette looks like. So this is from their Horoscope range, and this is the Earth Angel palette in particular. There is 3 palettes in this range, but this is the one that W7 are duping. So this is what the palette looks like, and inside you have 4 face pans. You have a Hoola bronzer, a Georgia blush, a honeymoon blush, and of course a cookie highlighter. So yeah, this is what the Benefit face palette looks like. I absolutely love Benefit. It's one of my favourite high-end brands, but because it is a high-end brand, this is super expensive. I think this retails for about £32. So yeah, it is quite a spenny face palette. But W7 have got our backs because they have come out with a palette that looks pretty much exactly like the Benefit one. This palette right here retails for £5.95. So can you imagine, if it's a really good dupe, you're saving yourself a lot of money. So this is what the W7 face palette looks like. As you can see, it also has a bronzer, 2 blushes here, and a highlighter down here as well. I'm just going to show you them side by side so you can have a little look and see what you think. But I definitely think that is what the W7 face palette is duping. Like, please look at these. They're so similar. It's unreal. A couple of the colours might be a little bit off, but I mean, come on, they are literally duping each other. Before I actually put these on my face, I'm going to do a little swatcheroony session and show you what the colours look like in both palettes to see how similar they are. So I'm always going to put the Benefit one on top and W7 on the bottom. Okay, so firstly I've swatched the bronzers in each palette. The top one, as I said, is Benefit. The bottom one is W7. Why does the W7 one look a lot more pigmented than the Benefit? That is so crazy. Next, I'm swatching the Georgia blush, which is a really light peachy blush. So again, we have Benefit on top and W7 on the bottom. Wow, they literally look identical. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I don't see anything different between these 2 blushes, do you? I mean, the one thing you can tell is the obvious like formula difference. The W7 ones are a little bit more powdery than Benefit, but wow. I'm going to save the highlighter till last because I'm really excited about that. But next I'm going to swatch the honeymoon blush in the Benefit palette and the W7 one. This honeymoon blush is actually exclusive to this face palette, or one of the others as well. They don't actually do this in a single, which is a shame because it's beautiful. Again, Benefit on top, W7 on the bottom. There is a slight colour difference between these. I'd say the W7 one is a little bit more of a corally shade, and Benefit one is definitely a bit more pink. But I reckon when you put them on the face, you really wouldn't be able to tell. Time for the highlighters. So I'm going to swatch one of my absolute holy grail highlighters, Cookie. Oh my god, I love it so much. And I'm going to swatch Shy. I haven't been telling you what the W7 ones are called, but this highlighter is called Shy. Okay, so again, Benefit, W7. Again, I'd say there's a slight colour difference. Benefit is definitely more metallic and icy. Benefit does look a little bit similar, but it's not as blinding and as icy. But again, I reckon once you have these on the cheeks, you won't be able to tell, but we will soon find out. Oh my goodness, That is absolute heaven right there. Again, Benefit one, not Benefit one, oh my god, I'm getting confused. Again, the W7 one, a little bit more powdery, but you know, when you're paying £5.95 for a face palette, I expect the powders to be powdery. Okay, now let's put these on my face. So I'm going to put Benefit on this side and W7 on this side. So firstly, I'm going to take Hoola and I'm going to bronze up my skin. Okay, so that is the Benefit bronzer on, and now we're going to head over to Honolulu from W7. This is like a classic W7 bronzer. You can actually buy this as a single. I've just brushed off the bronzer that I had on this brush. I don't think I've actually tried the normal Honolulu. Right away I can tell the quality difference because Honolulu is a lot more powdery, again, as I've said in this video, than Benefit. I have noticed that with the W7 dupes I've tried, that they're actually a lot more pigmented than the high-end version, and it's not always a good thing. Sometimes you do look like you've applied too much, but this is a really nice bronzer. I just put too much on my nose, but I've calmed that down now. But aside from that, these are both sides of my face with the bronzer. Would you really be able to tell that I had two different bronzers on? I don't really think so, to be honest. This side does look a little bit more pigmented, but in terms of the actual colour, I do think they look awfully similar. There are two blushes in this palette, so I think I'm just going to go in with one. I can't really test out two different blushes on both sides because that would be impossible. So I think I'm going to take this pink one from Benefit, which is called Honeymoon, because I don't actually think I've tried this yet. Okay, I definitely put a lot on, but that is fine. And then for the W7 one, I'm going to take the shade Rebel. Just carbon it down again on this side because I'm just keep going too ham. Okay, again, W7 one, really, really pigmented and also powdery, but look at that. We've got a shiny cheek this side, shiny cheek this side. Again, tones, I think you can tell a slight difference in the tones even on my face. It would definitely take me a little while to figure out that these are two different blushes, but from a distance, I don't know, you tell me. Are they dupes of each other or are they not? I can't get over how shiny this cheek is. Okay, finally, the moment of truth. Is Shy a dupe of Cookie? We need to know. Taking Cookie from Benefit, absolute favourite highlighter. I freaking love this. And we're making these cheeks even, like, please, just look how amazing that is. That is just incredible. Such an Alex blinding highlighter, I love it. I'm going to take a different brush just so it does not affect the formula of the shade. And we're going to take Shy. Please be good, please be good. Well, I have actually tried this, but not comparing it to Cookie. That is interesting. So we have Shy and we have Cookie. Just looking closely, and I mean very closely in detail, I can definitely see that Cookie has a lot more of an ice, like a really bright icy undertone compared to Shy by W7. I mean, bouncing off of these lights, they look so similar, and honestly, again, like the blushes, from a distance I don't think you're going to be able to tell at all, but just looking at it closely I can tell the undertones are slightly different. But are you really going to notice that? I don't think you are. So I'd say that is a pretty good, I mean, it's a banging highlighter anyway, whether it's a dupe or not. Like, please look at this, that is incredible. But I wouldn't say it's 100% a dupe because of the undertone, but it is still a beautiful blinding highlighter. Okay, so that is my bronzer, blush and highlighter done using these palettes. Just looking like side by side, do you think that the W7 palette is a dupe of Benefit, I would absolutely love to know. I think if you can't afford the Benefit palette, this is a great option if you want similar products to Benefit. I didn't try the Georgia blush with the W7 one, but going off the swatches, they literally look identical, so I know that they're going to look the same. I'm glad I did try out that pink blush because, again, there was a slight difference in the tone, but from a distance, I honestly don't think you can tell that I have used, you know, 2 different palettes. I'm very impressed. W7, obviously the quality is nowhere near as good as the Benefit, but it's also a fraction of the price of the Benefit. So yeah, I definitely think if you can't afford the Benefit one, the W7 one is a great option for you to get a similar look compared to the Benefit one. If you're a bougie, you know, lover like myself, I love Benefit, so I love these face palettes, but I'm glad I have both of them because I think these products by W7 are absolutely beautiful. They're incredibly pigmented and they look really good on the skin. So I have no complaints about the W7 one. I must say, because of the slight coloured differences, I don't think it's 100% dupe, but I'm gonna say like 90% a dupe because honestly it's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below, what do you think? Do you think the W7 is a dupe of the Benefit? I would love to know. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below and I will see you in my next video. Bye!